Are we coming up to a time for the New Zealand dollar Japanese yen to really shine? The New Zealand dollar has seen a period of strength since the last RBNZ meeting here in February. In that meeting, the RBNZ concluded that higher interest rates will be needed to make sure inflation is kept in check. And they did raise the terminal rate to over 3%. This makes the RBNZ one of the most hawkish major central banks and should keep the New Zealand dollar supported over the medium term. The Japanese yen has a number of reasons for weakness at the moment. Low Japanese inflation at just 0.5% is unlikely to worry the Bank of Japan. Also, we've seen very high oil prices on the Russian-Ukraine crisis. And as Japan is a net energy importer, that does give another pressure of weakness for the Japanese yen. And the Bank of Japan's monetary policy, which is keeping the 10-year Japanese bond yields within that plus 0.5 to minus 0.25 band. That means that there's a pressure on the yen to remain weak over the medium term. The New Zealand dollar Japanese yen pair technically is just sitting above that 78 region, and would we expect potentially buyers from any return back down to that 78.30, 78.40 region? Now let's just take a look at the strong seasonal pattern that the pair also has. We can see that over the last 22 years, the New Zealand dollar Japanese yen pair has gained 16 times between 15th of March and the 13th of April. The largest gain was a very impressive 13.72% in 2009. The biggest loss came minus 4.41% in 2017. So will the New Zealand dollar Japanese yen pair show strength again this year? Risks. The main risk to this outlook is that the reasons for weakness in the Japanese yen disappear. On risk-off trading, usually the Japanese yen gains. It hasn't been gaining so much on this Russian-Ukraine risk for the reasons that have been outlined already in this video. However, should that situation change, that would invalidate this outlook if we started to see significant bids come into the yen on any worsening of the Russian-Ukraine crisis.